Can a game be too good? It's a question I ask myself when I'm replaying a game I like, and have finished numerous times before. Zelda Ocarina of Time, Bioshock, Metal Gear Solid 3, Crash Bandicoot 2, Dust and Elysian Tale. These examples are factually good games, great even, but all have flaws that make great talking points. No game can be too perfect, otherwise it comes off as bland upon replaying. Every replay of a highly praised game has to have some flaws become more apparent over time, but it makes the more positive parts that you love shine all the more. I'm not saying this as fact, far from it, but it does justify how we as adults can see the bigger picture when playing games from our past and creating our own unironically fun guilty pleasures. I bring this up because despite how recent Sonic Mania was and how much praise it got from being something that we the Mania have been wanting since the announcement of Sonic the Hedgehog 4, I don't really think about it that often, nor have I really sat down to replay it since 2020. And it's not like I just played the game and that's it, no. I beat the game, I got the emeralds, I got all the gold medals and finished Encore mode. I even played through it as Knuckles for the alternative levels and cutscenes. But since then I've dabbled with nearly every other Sonic game but Mania. And just to add, I'm not sure on Sonic Mania. I own it 4 times including the collector's edition. Do I hate Sonic Mania? No, not at all. It did a lot of things right and a lot more than we wanted. Remastered classic zones with original arrangements of second acts, new zones, new boss characters, twists on old bosses, great music, 3D special stages, unlockable gameplay options, and the extremely useful drop dash. The Plus expansion adding Mighty and Ray to the mix with their own unique gameplay gimmicks is adding caramel sauce on our already perfect chocolate sundae supreme. It is undoubtedly one of the best Sonic games ever made by people who love and care for the franchise. Don't get me wrong, it has some issues too, such as too much nostalgia pandering, the final boss being a pain in the ass, and its unnecessary ties to Sonic Forces. But for some reason, I just cannot bring myself to replay Sonic Mania after all this time despite its high mark on the franchise. Maybe it's the fact that once you've seen all what it has to offer, their novelty and quality kinda wears a bit thin. I think the same principle could be applied to Super Mario Odyssey or Zelda Breath of the Wild. I explored Odyssey and Zelda head to toe with all they had to show, and once I did, I had no desire to go back to them whatsoever. But I've done the same with Sonic Adventure and Unleashed, and yet I would still play them faster than Mania. Maybe it's due to the difficulty and challenge. Sonic Mania is probably the easiest classic style game you can play, and learning the basic routes isn't hard at all. It's certainly a possibility, as earlier games in both 3D and 2D have much more of a challenge that keeps pulling you back in, especially to get that A or S rank. Maybe it's just grown stale over time. Because of its use of old stages, no matter how different they are, they're still stages I've played to death already. If Mania was completely original, maybe it wouldn't grow as stale? This could be boiled down to being a personal problem I have with the game, for that of which I don't know what or why. Sonic Mania is one of the best games of the franchise that has gone in recent years that didn't get lambasted by critics or trolls. The teams behind it had a clear goal in mind, to bring back the spark Sonic has been missing for a long time, to make us, the fans, feel like we've traveled back in time to where it all began. Though I love a strong part of the games that came between then and Mania, it certainly felt like it was the right time to bring the past to the present, especially during what feels like the weakest era of Sonic. Maybe that's why I don't think about it as much as Sonic Adventure and the like. My time with Sonic Mania was too good of a moment to be ruined by hindsight, the what-ifs and why-nots of today. Or it could be something more simple like the overblown hype by the Mania that Sonic Mania has, and I'm a bit of a pretentious arsehole because of it. Yeah, maybe that's it.